Oh, what? We live, we live, we live, we live. Hey, we live, we live. We live, we live, we live, we live. Hey, we live, we live. Hey, we live today. This is the Rain Check Show. We're checking in with Rain Check Live. Definitely got to check us out on my website, rainchecklive.com. We also doing promotions. If you got any things you promoting or things maybe clothing line or whatever, and you want to bring it on the show, let me know. We'll bring it on, and we got plans and all that. But today we out here in Los Angeles. We out here, my man right here. This guy's name is Nate. Grew up with him. He's gonna tell you a little bit more about himself, and if you can give your name and kind of tell him a little bit about what you're doing right now, as in being out here in LA.
Well, I'm out here in LA producing and songwriting. My name's Nathaniel Williams, no name,
Okay.
but I go by Nate Will.
So what kind of music are you producing right now?
Basically, it could be anywhere from Afro pop to regular pop, but there's always some pop influence in there. You know what I mean?
So do you like Omari, you be popping and stuff too?
Nah, not popping and locking, but popular music. So,
Okay.
whether it's got an urban feel or whatever, it's the aim is to get to radio. You know what I mean? I've been fortunate to get some stuff to radio, and I just want to continue that and, take it to the top.
Okay, so when did you start getting into music?
Shit. Yeesh. Basically, my sophomore or freshman year of college.
Okay.
I was one of my basketball teammates who was a rapper. He was just like, yo, shout out to Anthony Burton, you know who you is. We were rapping together, just
So
after
you got
Let's
bars?
Rap. Used to have bars. I got ancient bars. I got before bars. All right, so, and I was like, yo, I'm not the best, but he was decent.
Yeah, keep
So
going,
then-
I got you.
Let me make the beats on it. You know what I mean? Because it was hard to get beats at that time, like around 2005, 2006. So
Yeah.
you couldn't just go and get beats anywhere. So I was like, let me make the beats, and then it just started from there. And then
So what was like your first beat? Can you remember it today? Like, was it good or how was it? Like,
Man, that
you
beat
think about-
was cheeks. That beat was ass. It was cheeks, man. It was bad.
So
but
how did you learn from back then to now? Like, what's the difference of the tones or the rhythms and stuff like that helped you?
You just gotta listen to the radio, gotta listen to what you love, and try to emulate your favorite people, and then eventually you'll get your own style. Sometimes a lot of people just try to burst out the gate. Yo, I'm gonna try to be unique, but you gotta learn the foundations of decent music and what people want to hear first before you just come out the gate trying to sound crazy. And so eventually over time, I started emulating my favorite producers like Timberland and Pharrell Williams, and created kind of my own style.
Okay, so what do you see yourself as your style now?
It's always pop influence, always some guitar in it, whether it's like Afrocentric, Congolese type guitar, or just punk rock guitar or whatever, because I play the guitar, and I always like putting that into my music.
Did you take any lessons to play guitar?
Yeah, YouTube lessons. So when I first started learning guitar, YouTube was, bursting out the scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna learn it, and
How long it took you?
to get decent and starting to get on recordings and get book sessions because of my guitar work, about 2, 3 years. But I was doing it diligently. I was full-time music at that time in Atlanta, and so I had nothing but time to just always practice every day, learn my favorite songs, practice my timing and everything like that. So yeah, I'm pretty much self-taught.
So
on
what
all
do
my
you got?
instruments.
So okay, let's go back. Okay, now where are you from in New York?
I was born in Queens, New York, Elmhurst. Was raised in Corona, then moved to Elmont, Long Island,
Yeah.
and was there until I went to school in Jersey, and then hightailed it to Atlanta.
Okay, so when you was out there in school and everything, how was it for you learning and growing up in that type of neighborhood that you grew up in? What was it basically because of your culture? What are you? Are you what is your
Well, all my family and everything is Liberian.
Okay.
So yeah, my middle name's Netesie.
Netesie.
Yeah, so a lot of y'all who know me call me Young Nete.
Netesie.
So that culture is always in me. Family, You know, always respecting elders is a number one thing. I'm always very respectful to authority, and I'm always listening to the people who came ahead of me. You know, just always being.
So how do you think that helps you, like today, like in life?
I don't have an ego. Anybody who knows me in music, no matter what I've done in life and anything on the court or in music, I don't have an ego. I'm very humble. I never think I know better than the next. I listen and I try to collect that information and get better from it.
Is that what you feel like helped you make it like to where you are now in life?
100%. Even if I'm not as talented as the next producer, a lot of people want to work with me because I'm humble and work hard. You know,
well, that's good. I'm just trying to make sure I get this.
But I'm talented. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. You know,
I've done some cool things. Yeah, I'm always humble.
So what's like one of your next moves that you got going for you?
Right now, I'm currently I got 2 songs with Jason Derulo.
Okay.
Trying to get more, and hopefully, you know, those things get released, and you know, change my life, take me to the next level.
So,
you know?
Something I want to know, like, you know, being in your profession, I know it's not easy because a lot of people may look and see like, oh, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
But like for you, what is one of the hardest things that you went through as you're going on your journey right now?
To be honest, a lot of people front and everything, but you know, you always have to grind. Even when you think you've got something, that money doesn't last forever. So you either gotta grind and get another song on the radio to get some income, or get yourself a part-time job, keep on pushing and keep on doing your project work, which I've had to do in and out of my career. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you get a song on the radio, you don't gotta work for a little bit, for a while. You know what I mean? If you don't got another one, you know, either you downgrade your lifestyle, get some money some elsewhere. A lot of people don't like putting that out there.
Consistent, basically.
It's not consistent. Music's not consistent, so you just have to work hard until it is consistent. You know?
Okay, that's good. No, just asking because like it is true. You know, like a lot of people I interview, we always talk about being consistent, or you know, staying motivated, or you know, just kind of having that good mindset of being focused and really going right at your goal. So for you, I know growing up, how was it like being of like African descent? Like, was it hard, tough for you?
At the beginning, of course, you know, you get the African booty scratches, you get the people who don't understand and want to make fun and say you talk, you know what I mean? You get that, you know, you grow up. And then you get older, you start appreciating what those values of being growing up in an African family has given you, that you took for granted. You know what I mean? The respect that you show, and the respect you get back, and the humbleness and the hard work and attitude. And you know, and once you get over a certain level, the girls stop caring, and actually it's a cool thing for them. You know what I mean? So, you know, I like that. So I'm proud to be African. I wave that flag all the time.
That's good. And that's what I tell people. People should be proud of who they are, because that's who you are and where you came from, or where your parents came from, and like that's like your foundation. Like you said, you need to have that foundation before you can really have like anything else. What's some of the work that you've done though, like with some other people? Just, you know, you can list like three songs that you've done.
Did song with Life Jennings, one of his singles called Haters.
Okay.
I did a song with Rick Ross called You and Me, featuring an artist called Chris Kelly. I did First Simmons' recent single called Magic with Michael Montano. A lot of the Trini people know who he is.
Well, okay, that's good though. That's you know, that's a good list. You know what I mean? You got to keep staying focused and working. And I like that you like keep your mind open to like working with any kind of people, because some people are very closed-minded. But it is good to put yourself out there, because you never know what you can get. You know what I mean? Also, we wanted to talk a little bit more about basketball for you, like growing, because I know you grew up playing basketball, being tall. How was that for you? And you also did, didn't you, the UFC a little bit?
I did MMA. I did a little bit of MMA. I did a little bit of MMA.
Okay, so talk about them.
So when I was in Atlanta, always still doing my music. I just needed to get my energy, another outlet out there, and I was very excited. UFC was always playing and I was watching a lot of Spartacus. I was hyped. Spartacus, if you ever checked it out, it's a good show. It got me hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, I'm too honest. And it got me hyped. So I just called a reputable fighting gym, American Top Team. Anybody who watches UFC knows a lot of great fighters come out of American Top Team. I was like, so I'm gonna try American Top Team. And I went down there. Long story short, I mean, it was some of the most hardest, you know, life testing my character. But I came out so much stronger. You know, won a couple national championships. You know, did pretty good in my jiu-jitsu and my Muay Thai. And
do you still do that, like stuff, practice with it?
By myself, I do my training and my drills that I do. I mean, it sucks you in. I had to stop because it was taking too much over my music. Because in order to be successful, you have to focus, and that's what I've learned. You have to be dedicated. And I wasn't gonna not be dedicated to MMA and then get caught slipping and get, you know what I mean? So I was like, I haven't lost yet in MMA fighting, so I didn't want to get my first loss because I wasn't putting 100% into it.
All right, well that's cool. Last thing, let's talk about basketball. I just want to talk about this, and this will be the last thing we talk about. And the reason why I want to talk about basketball is because it's always funny to me. We was having a conversation about dunking, and like when he was younger, all he was just really stiff, and he was just putting the ball in. Like it was no nothing, like nothing. He was mad, broad legs. Like,
I was this size at 14.
He was 6'7". Just mad. You know, all the Africans just be broad legs and stuff. You know, he was a grown man in like 6th grade, but anyway. How was it like for you playing basketball when you was playing? Because I know it's different from playing on like the organized teams and then also, well, it is organized teams, but summer basketball. How's that like different for you?
I mean, in high school, with summer basketball in AAU. Basically, it was different. When in high school, it was organized, it was regular, it was expected. AAU, man, you kind of felt like a little rock star, you know what I mean? Getting to travel around for free, getting the free clothes, and, you know, free sneakers, and then college coaches sitting there at your games and stuff like that. It was cool. It was a lot of pressure. I would say a lot of pressure.
But how did you handle that pressure at a young age?
To be honest, it was bad. It was bad. The pressure was tough. I used to get butterflies before every game. I used to have to go.
But you know, that's not a bad thing to be nervous, because that means that you're ready in a sense.
No,
Even when you're not ready, you're still ready because you're like, you're waiting for, you got so much like anxiety. Like,
so much.
What can happen, this and that.
Yeah, so it makes you play 120%, man. I left my heart, blood, sweat, and tears in AAU every game just because of that anxiety and all that pressure, you know what I mean? You either perform or you quit, and so it just forced me to give my all, and I realized that I had different levels of, you know, to what I can give.
Yeah, but that's a good thing though, because like you said, you tried so many different things, but you always put your all into it.
Always.
And that's a good thing, because you always want to put your all into stuff that you're going into, because you want to see if that's really something you want to do.
Absolutely.
And you always came back to the music.
Always did, and that's what I learned. So I never left any of those endeavors with any regrets. Yeah. That's another thing I can think back. I'm like, yeah, that was a good shining moment. I gave my absolute all. I did pretty cool things, but I can honestly say I would never continue wanting to do that my whole life. Yeah. Music is the only thing I can continually always want to work hard and do every day.
So now that we back at music, now we're going to let him tell you some of his social handles, and then we just out of here for that.
All right, you can check me on Instagram at Nate Will Music.
You gotta speak up, get some bass.
All right, let's go out.
You must speak up. You must project to the screen.
Yeah. So check me on Instagram, Nate Will Music.
All right,
and SoundCloud, Nate Will Music. Facebook.com, Nate Will 18. Anyone who knows me, I use those same handles since I was 18 years old.
Yeah, so you don't want to go too far because he got to think. You feel me? Like, you know, no, I'm joking. But this is Nate Will. This is Rain Check. Definitely check us out for our next interview coming up. We got another one coming up this week. Go check out my website, like I told you, www.rainchecklive.com. Also, check out my YouTube page, it's Rain Check Live. Check my Instagram, Facebook, you know, just check me out, man. We out here trying to do what we do. We over here in LA. We're going to be in New York soon. When we get back to New York for a little bit, we're going to do some interviews, but we in LA right now, and we exploring. But like I always say, well, my bro said, get your own on your own, so you got to get yourself right before you get anything else right. This is Rain Check. We live, we live, we live, we live.